Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this webinar. Yes, I'm trying to see if we have more people that have joined. Hello, Mayan David Jang. Yes, I can see you. Jamina, welcome. Good evening. Welcome. Deborah, good evening. Welcome. Yes, so we will just wait a couple of minutes while other people join. Yes. Oh, Vera. Vera, welcome. So just give us a little time, couple of minutes, and we will start. Okay. Okay. So far we have about four people. We have Mayam, we have Gemina, we have Deborah, we have Vera. You're all welcome to this webinar. So wait a couple of minutes while other people join. Okay. Thank you for connecting and thank you for joining. Okay, so we're already 3 minutes past 7 p.m., the scheduled time, so we can now start. So welcome again to this webinar, and my name is Uche Uzwebo. As you can all see, I'll now be taking the session facilitator for this particular session. So while I share with you about myself and my story, I also like you to share who you are and where you come from. I've already seen your name. You're on the chat group, but I also like to know, the name of your business and where you're coming from as well. Okay. So, like I said earlier on, I'm Uche Uzebo. I'm a financial inclusion and digital payment expert, working with entrepreneurs like you, particularly women, to impact them. So I'm very passionate and self-driven individual, and I'm committed to motivating and also mentoring women and young people as well. I'm a change maker, and I've been able to impact on over 100 female entrepreneurs across the 6 geopolitical zones, in Nigeria by setting them up with alternative source of income under the Women Empowerment Program that we have, and also bringing, the excluded into the financial services sector. Okay, so I would like to also know what your business is all about, Vera. I can see Vera. If you can introduce yourself, telling us what you do, the name of your venture, your business, how we can connect with you. You can put that in the chat group. It can also be emailed or your Instagram account or any social media account that you have. Okay. If you have that, yes, I would want to see that as well so that we can communicate and exchange and I get to know you more and exchange ideas. Yeah, Miriam, I could see you. You're welcome. Deborah, You're welcome, and thanks for joining in. Welcome, Vera. Vera, which part of Nigeria are you um, connecting from? If you can put it on the chat group. And Jamina, I hope I got that. You're welcome. Okay, so we'll move to the next our next topic, and in line with the presentation, I'll be telling you a bit about ASEAN. I'll be telling you a bit about ASEAN. And ASEAN, it's a global non-profit organization, and our mission is to provide people with the financial and non-financial tools they need to improve their lives and build resilience when they need it most. We have over 15 years working on capacity building programs for micro entrepreneurs through 5 successful programs, and we have reached more than 700,000 users in Latin America, Africa, and Asia, which includes Nigeria. And now we'll bring you Lola Digital, bringing it to Nigeria. So this is who we are, and this is ASEAN. So next, I'll be sharing with you, knowing more about female entrepreneur. So do you know that female entrepreneurs, as females, oh yes, Miriam. I'm just reading what Miriam. Miriam is from Plateau State and she owns a sustainable skin business. Oh, very, very interesting. I love that. And your product name is Saraya Skin. Oh, that's very lovely. So I'm sure we're going to connect, after this webinar as well. Okay. You're welcome, Miriam. So, as a female entrepreneurs and as females, we juggle multiple responsibilities such as taking care of the family, taking care of the businesses, and we have some limited ability to find time to expand our business, also supporting, our families and also achieving the individual goals. And many times we also need to improve our leadership skills to accomplish all the tasks that we have set out to do. And at times as a female entrepreneur we feel isolated, that looking at the network of fellow females and friends and families, who need our support and to expand our businesses. And in many cases that support is emotional and not professional, because you need to be there for them, you need to be that shoulder that they will lean on. So as female we juggle a whole lot. And that also trying to move your business to the next level, that that you can do that through the digital platforms as well, for you to be able to excel in your business. But most times as a female we don't know how to do this, or we don't know that we have these existing options, because what we do is that we use the word of mouth, like Miriam, who is in Plato and has a big skincare business. By the time you're selling your business just with the word of mouth, um, it's just a circle that you have within Plato that would patronize your business. But imagine when you have like a digital presence beyond just Plateau State, where you're talking about 36 states in Nigeria where you can sell, your business. Okay. So you're interested in promoting your business and you want to sell online, but you don't know how to do that. And that is why one of the reasons why we're having this webinar, and this we brought to you Lola Digital program to be able to help to enhance the business. Okay, so on the next slide we're going to have a video that would showcase, just a 3 seconds video that would showcase um what we're talking about. Okay, so we're going to play this video, just watch it. So what it is that this video is telling us how you can increase your sales, the sale of your business, whether you want your business to go beyond your circle. If you're interested in promoting your business online, selling online, like today a lot of people sell their businesses online without you having to have a presence in those states. You can even sell beyond Nigeria. Okay, so that's what the short video it's all about. That's what it's telling us, how you can move your business to the next level. And this program has to do with the Lola Digital, and that is what Lola Digital brings to you, and that's what it helps you, to do. So in the next slide, we will be seeing the 3 aspects, the three key factors that you need to grow your business. Okay, so that's what the next slide will be telling us about. So we're repeating the video again so that you will see that. So when you want to increase your sales of a business and making your presence felt beyond your location where you are, beyond just your community, you can sell even beyond Nigeria. You can sell beyond Africa because you have the presence, online. So the video is already playing, and you could hear that as well. Okay, so what this is about the digital course, the Lola digital course that you can use to develop your digital marketing and when you're selling online. That's the video that we just played now. And it has three key aspects, like I said earlier on, the three key factors to grow your digital business. It will help you to strengthen one, your self confidence, the soft skill. As women, we need to also be confident in what we're doing. We need to be confident in the products that we have out there. We need to be confident in taking our business to the next level. So that the course will also help you to enhance your confidence level. It will also help you to enhance your digital presence. Growing your business through the digital stores. You don't need to have the brick and mortar stores for people to patronize, your product. Of course, having the digital stores out there, everything you need to have 100% digital business, it's also on this model. And also for you to be selling online selling, the marketing, having the right platform that people can use, to make payment. Also getting individual supports as well, and the group support. So these are some of the in today's workshop. That what we will see is the three important topics I've just explained now for your business. That is one, this your self confidence, which is very very key, and two, digital marketing, then three, online selling. Yes, so we're going to have a video play again. So you want to increase your sales in your business. You're interested in promoting and selling your product through the social media. This is the right place to be. Lola Digital has exactly what you need to be able to take your business to the next level. It's a unique program that is designed for women who want to start or expand their businesses better than they're doing today, even beyond your location, like I said earlier on. Okay. If you have any comment, you can also put it on the chat. So once you finish, what you're expected to do is for you to sign up for a free module. It will just take you 20 minutes. So you go to www.loladigital.com with your email address and you sign up. And when you create an account for yourself, when you create an account, you're also going to get a response in your email. Once you get the response in your email, for you to sign up for that program, and you're all set up to move. That's what it is. If you already have an account, you just sign in the below and put in your username, your password, and your live on the for the program. And it has different modules like I said earlier on, you will see the skill, the self-confidence, to boost your confidence level. You will also see the digital marketing and the online presence on that. And you will also have the online selling aspect as well as the digital marketing. Okay. It's very easy modules that you can navigate through because, like I said earlier on, as women, we have to build up our self confidence whenever we're selling any product or whenever we're trying to start our business. And we need to gain that self confidence and be confident in the products that we are offering. Then for our digital stores, I had said earlier that you need to promote that because you don't need to be have presence in all the states in Nigeria physically, but you can have people patronize you across when you grow your products digitally, and this is what the Lola Digital program will also help you to do when you go through the modules. We also have the great support. The support team are also there to assist you. And at the end of the program, you also have mentors who will help you to resolve any doubts or difficulties that you will be having. All right. Because in addition to that, yes, after you complete the modules, that's when you have access to the mentoring session. You'll have mentoring session to strengthen the specific aspect of the business that you're interested in. So let's talk about self-confidence. We're going to talk about self-confidence. So self-confidence, which is of course the attitude and your mindset, that helps you to strengthen or grow your business. Even as a person, you have to have the self-confidence that will allow you to make informed decisions for the success of your business, the success of your environment, even acceptance as a person without the need to always depend on other people. So you need to be proud of what you're doing and be able to be bold of what you're doing, and also to recognize that not all decisions are appropriate, but even when you're taking those decisions, that you're confident in the decisions you're doing. Okay. So I invite you to we're going to have an exercise following the exercise to measure your current level of confidence of yourself. um, don't be too hard on yourself. So I'm going to read it out for you. And after reading it out, so I expect that each person you count your own answer and you can type it on the chat. So upon completion of the modules, you will have the option to apply by answering a questionnaire. And upon selection, then you attend the Lola Digital Mentoring Program. So what it says is that with how many sentences do you agree with? You don't have to agree with everything. Don't put pressure on yourself. So you read the phrase. So give a point for each statement that you agree with. Like I said, you don't have to share the result with anyone if you don't want to. If you don't want to share the result here, yes. So the first one says, I don't like to learn new things. So I don't know how many people, you don't like to learn new things. I have a hard time making a decision. When I have a difficulty, I don't know what to do. I don't like to take risk. I don't like to plan. I like things to flow naturally in their own way. Failure scares me. I don't like to experiment. I don't meet my business goals. I don't know my strengths and weaknesses. So I'm going to give a couple of minutes for each sentence. At least I've already to give you some time to be able to put on your answers. I believe we're taking the test. Okay, so we'll go to the next slide now. So we could see that. So the important thing is not to know everything. You don't have to know everything, but to have a plan to know more and move on. Okay. So how many points did you get? Your total? So if you had between 0 and 3, very good. You're going for the good way. Of course, between 4 to 7, you cheer up. It's not easy, but it is possible. But if you have from 8 to 10, we know it is difficult. We're here to support you, and that is why this we're having this webinar. Okay. So between 4 to 10 points, Lola Digital will really help you to understand why it is important to work on your self-confidence and how it helps you make better decisions and solve business problems without the need to go to other people. Okay? And that, of course, will give you a whole lot of boost in terms of your self-confidence. If you don't like to learn, think that all things are new and things are happening around your business, once you have this training, we're here to support you to make that, work. Okay. So we're going to go to the next slide. Let's keep going. And the next slide here, we're talking about the Lola Digital. That's the webinar where that will help you to strengthen the skills that you need as an owner of your business to grow it in the digital world. We see a lot of people having businesses in some part of the world, and we're patronizing them on our own side of the world. And it's a free and very practical program designed exclusively for entrepreneurs like you. And all you need to do is to register on the platform, and I will explain how that will be done in the next slide. And if you could see on the what is scrolling to sign up on www.loladigital.org to access the free courses. So, and I'll explain that how that will work on the next slide. Okay. Now, so what you need to do is once you're invited, you put on your email address, just like that, and you create the password. You have your first name, yeah. Then you also create a password. And when you create a password, you put in your first name. That's your name, and you put on this. Then you also have to agree on the terms and conditions, and you just click on create my new account. So once that is done, you will receive an email sent to you. And once you have that, it has told you that you have registered, and it will tell you to confirm your password, and you're good to go. And once you're in, you choose your profile. You have to update your profile, all the requirements, the steps that you need to register. You put them. First time, if you're the first time person, you put that, and you're in. So you go back to the home page. Once you go back to the home page, you're welcome to the program Lola Digital platform. And you will see below on your left hand side all your courses. When you scroll down, you will see that. Then you also see all the programs, this is my courses. If you click on start, and it will show you all the modules. Okay. If you click on my courses, you see all the modules, and you go through those modules, and you see the self-confidence, like I said earlier on. Then afterwards, you have your certificates, then you have the tools you require, the online workshop, and you now be profiled for a mentoring program. So that's it. So let's talk now about the digital marketing and digital stores. Marketing digital is the promotion of your products and services, taking advantage of the digital space in the world of today. For example, using the social media. We all have the social media. So there's Facebook, there's Instagram, and there's Twitter. But depending on the social media, there's also LinkedIn, that one, the one that you prefer. You can promote your product out there by creating one. And a digital store is a store that is located on the digital platform, any of this platform that I've mentioned, and it could be on the social media or on your website. They are the other key components for your businesses to grow in the digital environment. You'll see some people who have products in all the way in the United States of America, in Europe, and people are also buying the products here in Africa and even in Nigeria. So that's what it will help you to do. In 150 meters, now, do you know what it is? So right, do you know what this is about? So if we could have some of this models, if we could have some of you, maybe your social media handles, if you already have that, if you have your Instagram handle, or if you have, the Facebook, you could also use that as well. Okay. So I invite you to do a small activity that will be on the next page. So we have a small activity. So what it is the digital marketing and online sales. Is it true or a myth? So I'm going to read the phrases. So you write whether it is true or a myth on a piece of paper. So you get a piece of paper. To promote my product online, I must be a computer expert. Is that true or a myth? All social networks serve the same purpose. The recommendation is to have a personal account on social networks and use it for my business. Is that true or a myth? I need to create a digital store to be able to sell online. Is this true or a myth? I can do digital marketing without having a digital marketing plan. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes for you to complete that, whether it's true or myth. Okay. So we go to the next slide. Let's see what we have on the next slide. So to promote my product online, I must be a computer expert is a myth. You don't need that. You don't have to be an expert. You don't need to be a computer expert. You don't need to be an expert. And in this program, we'll show you how to do it. And the second phrase is all social networks serve the same purpose. That's a myth. Social media platforms have unique functionalities that depend on the goals you have set up. So it depends on what you have set up for the different platforms, okay? So you also look at it whether your answer is true or false. The only true statement that you have there. So when we look at it, the only true statement that we have is actually I need to create a digital store to be able to sell online. True. You need to have a digital presence to be able to promote and sell online. That's the only true sentence that we have. And that Lola Digital would dispel in great details. Okay. And okay, let me tell you, the one of the beauties of doing business online is that you don't need to be a computer expert. You don't need that. With just a little knowledge and dedication, you can set up your own business account on social media, upload pictures of your product, and you start selling, you start marketing that. Also you can even use yourself to demonstrate, like how the product is. So for instance, the skincare products that Miriam talked about, you can use your own skin, to display that. And with that, people will also have a buy-in on your product, okay? It's always a great idea to have a plan of what you want to achieve. So you need to think of a plan, think of planning a meal or a trip. Think of what are the steps that you need to undertake to reach your goal. That is the marketing plan because you also need to have a plan. So you have detailed step-by-step plans to get to your goal. And Lola Digital will provide you with all these tools that you need and the knowledge that you need to create and implement such plan. Because the models is something that you will benefit from to be able to take your business to the next level. Okay. So I will tell you a little bit about Lola Digital, and it's about how you're going to, where you're going to learn. So that you'll see on the next slide. So let's move on to the next slide when I'll tell you. Oh yes, I could see. Yes. Yeah, I could see some of the responses that you put, in the comment section. So telling you about how you're going to a little more details about Lola Digital is about how you're going to learn. So the Lola Digital helps you to grow. What is it about? It's strength. Like I said earlier on, is you strengthen your soft skills. So when we talk about the soft skills, those are some of the things that you develop on yourself. As things as good as having the right customer service, being able to respond to taking feedback and how you take feedback over your product, you gain the software and taking your business to the next level. Then also, how are you going to grow your digital store? So, of course, to strengthen your soft skill, there's an online workshop. You go there, you introduce your topics, and reinforce the knowledge. This is one of those virtual sessions that we're talking about. So, to grow your digital stores, it offers, you the digital marketing strategies, the tools that you need, and you need everything you need. 100% digital business that you need to create your presence online. So what you need is the online courses, the three self-managed modules of a maximum duration of 30 minutes. That's what you need to dedicate, with exercises and tools for you to put into practice what you are learning as you progress through the modules. One of the things I will also say is that you need to be dedicated. You need to dedicate time to go through this program to be able to understand it. And the time, it's not much. The time that you can give in is not much, because once you dedicate your time on that, you'll be able to understand what to do. You'll be able to learn more, and the tools that we've provided would help you to grow and expand, your businesses. So then we also have, to get the individual support. That's also one of the things that we offer. You get the group support and all that. So the mentoring sessions, pairing you with some volunteers, individuals, but this will be after the session to solve specific problems for you in terms of having your business to be promoted digitally. The mentoring session will help you strengthen what you have learned in the modules and launch a successful digital business as well. So, and this will be after completing the module, then you have access to the mentorship we're talking about, okay? And you can't do this alone. We will also let you know that we introduce you to the support team that you need. We have the support team. By emailing to the support team, you have loladigital@action.org. There's also a WhatsApp number where you can also use to communicate, and that is very easy for everyone. Once you put any complaint on any issue or suggestion on those WhatsApp number, you will get response. So you'll get help. The support team will be ready to help you with whatever questions you have, if be it accessing and operating on the learning platform. We're always available to give you the support you require. And of course, the support email is there, loladigital@action.org. And you also have the link to access the platform, which is www.loladigital.org. Okay, you can see that scrolling. It's scrolling right now on this screen. So I'll allow you to be able to take note of that. I don't know if you've taken note of that. It's important. Take note of the email address, the support email address. Save the WhatsApp number with the +57 317 3645 469. So any of the support team members will be ready to help you with all your questions about how you can access, and operate the learning platform. Okay. And this brings us to the end of the webinar. So I'm here to take your questions. If you have questions for me, I'll be glad to take on the questions. You put the questions on the chat group, and I'm ready to answer your question. And while we're doing that, you remember to sign up at LolaDigital.org to access our free courses. The courses are free. Please remember that you can go now and sign up. While we're still on, you can sign up to LolaDigital.org to access our free courses. So you could have the free modules that can take you to the next level for your business, okay? So I'm available to take your questions. If you have questions, just put it on the comment section and I'll respond to it, okay? Okay, I have a question for Mayan David Jang. I'm from Plateau State and I own a sustainable skincare business, Saraya Skin, and that is passionate about being kind toward ourselves and our environment as well. Okay. Does Lola Digital have an app? Okay, so no, that's not an app, but Lola Digital, had it's an online platform which you will access through the link that I mentioned, www.loladigital.org. It's a platform you need to sign up. You can see that on the screen now. So you go to this URL, www.loladigital.org. That's how you sign up. Yes, so Miriam, did you get that? So you could take this showing right now on the screen. So that's what you need to know. Okay. Once you get there, then you register. Thank you very much, Maya and David Jan. Very informative session. Thank you. I appreciate that. And like I said earlier on, if you have any issues, you could also reach us on any of the WhatsApp, the numbers that will show on the screen, and also the email address. But remember, you need to sign up at LolaDigital.org to access our free courses, okay? To get more details and also to go through the modules. It's a free module that everyone can enjoy. Do we have more questions? I'm here to take more questions. Do we have more questions? Okay, Marian David Jang, thank you. Very informative. Okay, so if we don't have more questions, it's if we don't have, okay, I think I see another comment? Okay, no. All right, so thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be with you today in this webinar. Don't forget that Lola Digital is here to help you be great entrepreneurs. So please sign up, have access to the free webinar, the free modules as well, and we could also keep in touch. Thank you very much for signing up and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye bye.